This is my review of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. I've been using it for over 2 weeks now, and I gotta say I like it a lot. There are some drawbacks. It's not the perfect phone. Don't get all up in your feelings in the comments. Just maybe wait till I get done talking, and then we'll hash it out. But 1099 phone, and they've of course taken away the telephoto, and well, it doesn't have a very big battery. It has a 3900 milliamp battery as opposed to the traditional 5000 milliamp battery that we're kind of used to with the S25 Ultra, or very similar to that with the S25 Plus. Bigger phone, bigger battery. Well, not so much, because this one they shaved off some weight, sent it to fat camp. It's 163 grams and it's 5.8 millimeters thick. So it's about a good 40 plus grams lighter than the Ultra, and it's about 3 millimeters thinner. And Samsung said it equates to about, the weight is about the one egg, is about the weight difference, which is pretty insane. Now, at first, I didn't really think too much of it because I've been using the S25 Ultra for months, up until a couple of weeks ago when I switched my primary SIM card to the Moto Razr Ultra. But having gone back and messing with this one after using this for the last 2 weeks, this phone feels really heavy. I know it's less than a pound, but I mean, you can tell a very, very big difference. You pick up this phone, you hold on to it, you pick up this phone, you're like, I don't really want to carry that anymore. And it's making it hard for me to want to go back. Of course, I've been using the Motorola Razr Ultra as well. So, yeah, I'm kind of using two phones right now. I have a SIM card in this phone. I have a SIM card in the Razr Ultra. Carrying them both around. It's funny that neither one of my cameras actually have a telephoto right now, which kind of tells you something, right? It's not that essential. Now, of course, when we're paying this much money, we would expect and like for it to be there. However, you have to make some compromises to try and fit everything in here. Also, I think that the one other reason they did this is so it doesn't cannibalize their Ultra and their Plus sales too much. This is like an individual standalone phone that they decided, hey, we're going to make this. And I'm okay with that. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings that this phone exists. For the first week after this phone was announced, it was all this, who asked for this? Nobody asked for this. We didn't want this, blah, blah, blah. Look, Samsung doesn't just go making phones if they don't think they're going to be profitable. So clearly they did some research and somebody wants these things. Who, I don't know. And the thing is with this phone is it's really nice. I like it. I've really been enjoying carrying it around. It's super light and it's really refreshing, especially when I'm used to carrying an S25 Ultra, iPhone 16 Pro Max, OnePlus 13, like all these big heavy phones. This is like a refreshing breath of fresh air. And if you just look at it, like if you just look at it on a video, you'll be like, okay, I don't really see what the magic is. But go to Best Buy. I just came from Best Buy a few minutes ago myself. They have them set up with this very, very non-intrusive little sticker, security sticker on the back. So you can fully hold the phone and pick it up and get a good feel for it. If you're interested in this phone at all, go look at it in person. Go to Best Buy. Almost all of them they should have it if you have a Samsung Experience store. I don't know about the carriers, but yeah, it has like these intangible qualities. You just have to pick it up and check it out and hold it and see it for yourself. And I think that that's pretty fair because they're asking you a lot for this, right? They're asking you to pay basically Ultra or Plus prices and to have less features. One feature being less battery, one feature being a less camera option. But this one does have the 200 megapixel camera instead of the 50, and the Plus that's been kicked around the garage for the last couple of years. So you do have a more capable primary camera. And also one nice thing is you can crop in after you take a photo because there's just so much data, especially if you shoot on 200 megapixels. And then you got this big, beautiful 6.7-inch display, 2600 nits brightness, 2-time AMOLED, 120 hertz refresh rate, very minimal bezels. It gives you that big screen experience, but that light phone kind of feel. It feels very much like picking up a much lighter, skinnier, thinner phone, which of course it is. But that's not something we would get to experience in the smartphone world, especially in phones this big. I mean, this sucker is 6.7-inch screen, and it weighs 163 grams. That's just insane. And they had to do all sorts of special engineering and working around to get this stuff to work. However, is that an excuse for the phone? No, it's not. The phone could be better. I mean, it could have the silicon technology or whatever. They could have tried and found a way to squeeze some more battery life in here. I average about 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, and it gets me through the day. Like, it gets me pretty much just what I need it to do through the day. Has 25-watt charging. You can recharge it just over 50%, right at about 50% in 30 minutes. And then you have 15-watt wireless charging. You got IP68, Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2, which is the same as what we have on the S25 Ultra, except it doesn't have the anti-reflective coating properties, but it is the same fundamental screen. So you get great scratch protection on this thing. Stereo speakers, 2 cameras. You got the 200 megapixel camera on the back. You got the ultra wide. Here's some camera samples. So I want y'all to have a look at this and see what I was able to take. And there was some confusion at first because when I checked GSM Arena, which is the site I usually check if I don't have like a reviewer guide or a spec list to try and find out the information I need, everything pointed to and said it was a different camera. And then about a week ago, people start coming out of the woodwork saying, no, it's the same camera. So they've obviously had to do some compromising to get the camera into this smaller housing, but it still does take pretty good quality photos. Even with the zoom, I mean, it reaches out a little bit, but it's not great because it's all digital zoom. But again, if you want to get better zoom, take a picture on 200 megapixels and then crop in, and then you can get a very, very good photo. So overall, I like the phone. I like it more than I thought I was going to like the phone. And part of me has been a little frustrated because of just the viewer response to this phone. There's so many people that's like, we don't want this. Nobody asked for this. I'm like, hey, calm down, guys. Like, we need another option. Other options are great. Somebody will like this phone, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't offend my senses that someone might like this and would even prefer to buy it over an Ultra, even though the price is effectively about the same. And if you want to get a deal now over at Samsung, the free double storage upgrade is gone. So you can't get the free storage upgrade for the $1099, but you still get the $630 enhanced trade-in credit maximum. And it's a good phone. If you want to pick this phone up and you're interested in it, you'll probably like it. Especially if you like Samsung, you like One UI, all that stuff. Nice and fluid, smooth experience. And overall, I've really been enjoying it. I didn't think I was going to. I didn't think that I needed or wanted this phone. But I'm really not in much of a hurry to go back to this phone, because this phone, compared to this phone, 99% of the daily performance is basically the same. That one's just heavier, has an S Pen and a telephoto that, well, I don't use the S Pen with the Ultra much anyway. I don't take very many telephoto shots. So having the same capabilities but in a much lighter phone makes me happy. I've really been enjoying it. It's a beautiful, bright display. It's got all the stuff you can want, all the flashy stuff, the bells and whistles, works with your Galaxy Buds, works with your Galaxy Watch, all those great things, because Samsung does have a pretty decent built-out ecosphere when it comes to their products. So overall, I think it's good. Could it be better? Yes. Is it perfect? No. Is it the ideal phone for very many people? No. But there are some people who appreciate this. And I've got so many comments subsequently where people are like, I like this. I'm really interested in it. I'm going to go pick one up. And most people that pick it up, or at least go see it in person and handle it, come back and be like, okay, I see what the fuss is about. It's really neat. Now, is this the innovation we asked for? Probably not. But I think there's more happy coming. And I think this is just kind of a start. They're just trying to get a feeler out there, because I do think that this phone is targeted at seeing if they can generate enough buzz and sales to get rid of the Plus, which, if they gave us a bigger battery and found a way to throw another camera on there, I'd be all about removing and then replacing the Plus. But for now, the Plus is looking like a really good option because it's fully loaded and it's cheaper even still. So that's pretty much all I got. I like it. I've really been enjoying it. It gets me basically to the end of my day, and then I can charge it in the evening, which is fine. I mean, 4 or 5 hour screen on time. I don't have any battery saving stuff on it. I did turn off always on display, and that helped. And I would say keep an eye on your background tasks, because there were like 2 days where my battery was dying super fast, and then I found out it was YouTube running in the background, just drawing massive amounts of battery. So if you find that you're having really, really bad battery life, go check out your settings. Go check them out anyway. Make sure there's nothing siphoning off data or running in the background that you don't have awareness and control over that's ruining your phone experience. So that's pretty much all I got. I know I've covered this phone a lot. I've been very, I don't want to say apologetic for it, but I'm very upfront with like, okay, look, this phone deserves a chance. It's great to have options. Quit complaining. And if you don't want it, don't buy it. Like, nobody's telling you to buy it. I'm not telling you to buy it. I don't say go buy anything. But just have that in the back of your head, because some people actually care. So that's all I got. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.